top local pros who can get the job done right. Plus, you could see upfront pricing and instantly book hundreds of projects. No phone tag, just the work you need done at a time that works for you. Angie's got your to-do list covered from start to finish. Book your next home project today at Angie.com. That's ANGI.com.
Your morning starts now. It's the Q102 Jeff and Jenn podcast, brought to you by CBG Airport. Start your trip at CBGAirport.com.
I'm sure it's happened to you. It's happened to all of us. You go on a date, you think it's going great, but then you end up getting blown off and you can't figure out why. You could let it go. Sure, that would be the adult thing to do. But there is a little part of you that's thinking, gee, I wonder what it was. Just curious. Crystal, welcome to Second Date Update.
Hi.
We might even be able to get a second date out of this. And it could just be one big misunderstanding. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be amazing, yeah.
Well, tell us, how'd you meet him? What's the story?
Okay, so I met him at a bar, and he started flirting with me while we were waiting for drinks at the bar. Later on that night, he found me, and we talked, and we were flirting some more, and he asked for my number, and I gave it to him, and he started texting me, like, right away that night, and we made plans to meet for lunch the next day. So, you know, I don't generally, like, I don't like to pick up guys at bars, you know, you never know, like, what you're going to get, but I don't know, there was something really, like, nice about him. I just really, I really liked him, and
he didn't have that skeezy bar vibe?
No, he just seemed, like, really sweet and sincere and, like, wholesome. Seemed like a really nice guy. So, yeah, I mean, we made plans to meet for lunch. So we went to Moorline, and it was really nice. He was really just super sweet and open and easy to talk to. And, like, he kept asking me a lot of questions about myself. So he was, like, really interested in who I am as a person, which is really refreshing. I liked him, and he was super open and honest. And
did he still feel wholesome?
Yeah, I mean, he did. He just seemed like a really nice, sweet guy. I mean, at least he seemed he was. And, you know, even when we left, he kissed me on the cheek, and he gave me, like, a really long hug, and he walked me to my car like a gentleman. You know, he's a gentleman. So it's like, I don't get it. I mean, I expected to hear from him, you know.
How long has it been?
It's been 4 days.
Okay. Because the 3-day rule doesn't apply. I've been told the 3-day rule doesn't apply anymore, where you try to chill.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
Well, I mean, I feel like because he, like, right away, when he had my number, like, he was texting me, like, that night to, like, ask me out for the next day, you know?
Yeah.
So this isn't, like, somebody who's, like,
it's not like him.
You know, he wasn't playing games.
Right.
Yeah, I hate when people are really urgent in the beginning, like, when they want to hang out with you, they're really, like, prompt, and then all of a sudden, when they don't want to see you anymore, they're just,
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Yeah, you're like, I know you text right back, so where are you?
But other than that, he seemed like a really good dude, though, huh?
He seems like it. I mean, he seemed like a really nice guy.
All right. Any other questions, guys, before we take the break?
Not that I can think of, no.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Crystal, we're going to put you on hold while we take the break, and Fritz will get the phone number from you, and we will call Andrew and see what he thought of his lunch date with you at Moorline, coming up with Jeff and Jen. Second date update on Q102. Well, Crystal met Andrew at a bar. I guess they were kind of flirting.
Yeah, they just met at the bar when they were waiting for drinks.
Yeah.
And then he found her later.
Yeah.
They exchanged phone numbers. He texted right away that night. They ended up making plans to go to Moorline Lager House for lunch, which was awesome. Super nice guy. Just a great conversationalist. Took a genuine interest in her as a person.
Wholesome.
So there was very good give and take vibe here to the conversation. And she was like, yeah, this is great. Because you never know. You meet somebody at a bar and you got the goggles on and you can't really tell.
Yep, exactly.
So when you meet him, you know, in daylight hours, that's cool when it works out. The only problem is it's been 4 days since then, and she's disappointed that she hasn't heard from him since. Can you give us a sense, Crystal, of how it was left when you guys parted?
He gave me a kiss on the cheek and a long hug, and he was like, okay, I'll talk to you soon, and then he left. But it seemed like he still had, like, an upbeat, flirty vibe.
Yeah. So it wasn't weird. It wasn't like he couldn't get out of there fast enough. It seemed cool.
No, not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
Unless there's anything else, we just go ahead and call him. You cool with that? You ready?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's not too late to hang up.
Bill.
No.
No, don't you dare.
Hello?
Hi, Andrew.
Speaking.
Hi, Andrew. My name is Jeff Thomas, and I'm with the Jeff and Jen Morning Show on Q102. How are you this morning?
I'm good. And yourself?
Fine. Thank you for asking. I've got my partner Jen here, along with Fritch and Tim, the rest of the team. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Morning.
Hey, Andrew.
Hey, what's going on?
Doesn't sound like you're a regular listener of the show, so I apologize for the intrusion, but we were hoping you'd have a few moments to come on our show and discuss a friend we all have in common.
Okay, who's that?
That would be Crystal, who you had lunch with recently at Moorline Lager House.
Oh, okay.
She's a fan, man. I mean, she said you're a great guy. She really enjoyed getting to know you, which I always think. I know you guys met at a bar, the night before or something like that. So the fact that you guys got together, I'm sure you never know how those things go the following day, but she felt a really strong sense that it was good between you guys. That at least there was enough chemistry that there might be a second date. But I don't know. She said it's been about 4 days. She hasn't heard from you. And was there something she did to offend
that's
you?
Why
or
you're calling me because she
I'm sorry?
is wondering why she hasn't heard from me?
Yeah, and we're kind of curious too. Is she not your cup of tea? Are you intentionally avoiding her, or you just got a lot going on?
No, listen, I mean, this is just something that went wrong. I'm a nice guy. I don't want to look like a jerk here, but I have a good reason for not calling her back.
Okay.
Which is when we went to lunch, we had a really nice time, and she's telling me about her life and her background and everything, and she told me that she had 4-year-old twins, but that her ex has custody of them. So I have no issues dating women with kids. I love kids, but I mean, how often do you hear of the dad having full custody? Not very often. So that made me wonder, and my brother is actually a private investigator. So I asked him to look into a few things, and he found out that she has a bit of a rap, drugs, solicitation, a few other misdemeanors, and, she told me a lot about herself at lunch, but she didn't mention that.
All right, well, those are some pretty strong accusations you're putting out there, Andrew. Maybe we should get Crystal's side of the story. She happens to be on the line with us. Crystal, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you hear everything Andrew just said?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot. It's not like I was never going to mention that. It's not exactly like a first date kind of conversation. I've had some issues with stuff in the past, but everybody has a past. I've been through rehab. I'm on probation. I'm doing really well. I'm going to get the kids back hopefully soon.
Right.
I'm working on it. I'm getting better every day, and like, you would have never guessed that about me, right? I mean, you would have never guessed that just from like meeting me and having lunch with me. I'm a totally different person now than I was, back when I was doing all that stuff.
How long ago was all that stuff?
A few years ago. It's been a few years.
Okay.
That's maybe why she was looking for someone wholesome.
Right.
Well, I'm sure all that's true, and I wish you the best. I just can't be with ex-con. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
That's too much for me to handle.
Got it. All right. Well, Andrew, thanks for taking the call. We appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, take it easy. Crystal, I'm sorry about the way this played out. That's part of the risk, I guess, that we take with Second Date Update is we never know what direction it's going to go in, and it's not always fun having your business all put out there, but it sounds like you're getting yourself back on track.
I mean, this is tough. I mean, this broader subject comes up on occasion on Second Date Update. It's like, when do you reveal to the person that you're dating something really heavy
The
from
more
your life?
sensitive stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's a tough one. Do you do it out of the gate and risk what just happened here? I mean, when you obviously had some sort of connection, and maybe after you had been dating for a while and he'd really gotten to know you, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
Yeah.
To reveal that to him.
Do you have any sense about that, Crystal? Like now that you've been through this, and now that we know, and it may be too early to ask, but
it just seems a little strange to me that he got a private investigator. I mean, that seems a little.
Well, it was his brother.
Yeah, it was his brother. It might have been one of those.
Yeah, see, I think I would have done that too. I'd have been like, will you just look into this? Because
I probably would do that with everybody I dated if I had a PI in the family.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knew somebody that could do it.
Yeah.
Well, we wish you the best.
You sound like you're doing great, though.
Yeah.
I mean, keep up the good work. Absolutely.
I really am. I just wish that people could, let the past be in the past and understand that I'm a different person now.
Right.
Okay, well, continued success to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, let us know how you're doing. Send us an email, okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CBG Airport. Start your trip at CBGAirport.com.
Choose the browser that puts you first. Microsoft Edge empowers you to browse your way with fast performance, strong security, and innovation that matters. Whether you're shopping, searching, streaming, or just browsing, Microsoft Edge helps you save time, money, and peace of mind. With incredible speed and security, Microsoft Edge makes staying in the flow safer and simple by being tailored to how you manage your browsing and adapting to your preferences. Stay protected with built-in security features that scan and block potentially dangerous sites, check your saved passwords for breaches, and help generate stronger passwords anytime you make a new account. Microsoft Edge offers the highest rated protection against phishing and malware attacks on Windows 10. For younger users, Microsoft Edge also has Kids Mode, which offers a fun, tailored experience with added protection for web users ages 5 to 12. Save money with automatic coupon, price comparison, and price history tools. Make money for yourself or even your favorite causes with cashback and Microsoft rewards in Bing. Explore what awaits when you expect more from your browser with Microsoft Edge and raise your expectations for what the web can be. Microsoft Edge. Security, speed, and innovation built for you.